Greeting fellow humans. Welcome to another Tea with JD. That's my hoarse voice trying to do a David Bowie voice. Today we actually celebrate the passing of the great David Bowie, a big influence in how I am as a writer. He didn't care much, and he always did his thing, and I try to do my thing. And in large part, it's thanks to the influence of the incomparable David Bowie. Firstly, I'd like to give thanks to Stephen Cleave for this magnificent mug of the Doctor and another Doctor of his sorts. This is pretty cool. Thanks, bro. Not sure if I said thanks at any other place. I might have, but still, it's always good to give thanks for great people. So yeah, this is actually an AuthorTube video, and I will be discussing what's in store for the year ahead. It's gonna be a crazy, rambunctious, not-so year, much like last year, except crazier. The plan. This is the plan, and I gotta stick to the plan. 10 published books, which is got my mug hand. No, 10 published books. What does that include? That includes the 2 poetry collections that I finished for Nano Estrada, the YA novel that I finished a bit after Nano Estrada, sci-fi novella that I'm currently working on that I'm very happy how it's progressing, the Daydreams on the Sherbet Shore, the 2nd volume, which actually I'm going to be talking a bit more about the Daydreams on the Sherbet Shore and different efforts that I've done to understand better how to explain better and develop better that project, because I'm really fond of it. And finally, something that I actually haven't started and want it done for the end of May is my noir novel. More information on why I need to do this for the end of May will be offered soon. But in the meantime, let's focus on the things that I have in store. Actually, we'll be doing another video as a booktuber, because this will be as a writer and the other one will be as a reader, because the goals, although they are intertwined with moi, there are different things, and I want to separate them. This is all about who I am as a writer and what I will be doing during 2017. So those were 6 books that I mentioned. I also will be working on 4 nonfiction books, which is something that I've been curious about, and I wanna do those 4 other projects because I do want to clear the path for several Spanish language projects that I will be working on. But apart from those Spanish language projects for 2018, I will be working on English because it's just me. You know, why make it simple if you can have fun? So yeah, I will be talking about each individual project a bit further on, but I'm not gonna let this drag because some of my other videos are dragalicious. I want this one to be a bit more succinct. But other things that I will be doing as a writer, I will be continuing writing on the blog. My blog is jdestradarwriter.blogspot.com, and I do things very, very different from the other things that I write. And I always enjoy when people read and enjoy. That if you read more of my blog, you'll see why I have that inkling and that desire to do some nonfiction. I will continue the fun on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, and of course on BookTube, AuthorTube, YouTube, whatever you want to call this. It's great fun, and I think I do learn a lot from myself and from other people. I've been able to meet a couple of astoundingly wonderful people in a short period of time. So yeah, I will be talking more about the BookTube channel in the BookTube video, but for AuthorTube, I will be doing more videos on writing tips that will share the title that I use for the blog, which is Method to Madness. I will be doing a bit of analysis on my work and on the work of other people, and I will be sharing tips on what I do as an indie writer. It's not that I'm super successful or make a ton of money, but I do something and people read me, so I'll I'll share what I do in the hopes that you might find some sense in it, and who knows, some value. Um, and also on AuthorTube. Not on AuthorTube, but there is a project that I'm going to be working on that is going to be on a platform that I'm not going to mention in anywhere apart from this video. This is the only mention and the only hint that you should check me out and do a search for my name and different things and different platforms to see if I'm there, because maybe if I'm there, I'm going to do something that's only going to be there. No spoilers. But it's something that's going to exist probably for a long time, only in that platform. That's the only hint that I'm going to give. Because it's something that it's piquing my interest, and although I have a lot of projects, when I'm writing, I'm happiest, and that's something that is begging. It's an itch that's begging to be scratched. So why not? So there you go, 10 published books. If you want a specific number for the blog, it's going to be 120 entries. Social media, I'm not going to say how many tweets or how many Facebook posts. It's going to be a lot. I'm always posting and sharing and retweeting and liking and interacting with people, because it's not just about my material, it's what I find as well and want to share with other people. And yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions, queries, curiosities, or doubts about anything that I'm talking about, by all means, there's a comment section. Use it. If not, at least click the likey, and by all means subscribe. Every subscription helps. It's not just about ego. Eventually, people see that an indie author is followed, and they go, "Oh, let's check it out. Let's give it an opportunity," and that might lead someone to read my books. So if you like what you see, by all means, click like, click subscribe. Tell someone that a crazy Puerto Rican in Georgia does videos for AuthorTube, BookTube, and has maniacal plans for 2017. And until next time, peace, love, and maki rolls.